sweet mother pearl. Oh, sugar plum. This might be the best video you see today. This might be the best video on the internet you might see today. Hands down. You got to put your hands behind your back. Oh, but this gets real good. Yeah, they make you back it up and Dougie and put your hands up and yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, this is what I voted for. This is good. Oh, this is good. I'm telling you, this might be the best video you see on the internet today. Oh, play it. Please play it.
From outside, open the door. Open the door. Step out. Get out of the car.
And just look, riding around in his Nissan in the sunset. Riding around in his Nissan, and then he got the Nissan SUV too. So he really balling. He really balling and riding around enjoying the sunset in his Nissan SUV. I tell you, you just can't make this up.
Step out. Step out of the vehicle. Step out. Get out. Undo your seatbelt. Step back here. Step back here. Walk to me. Come on. Step back. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back to me. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. Come on back. Come on back.
Oh, this is good. You got them handcuffs ready? This is good. You got to put your hands behind your back, but they made him do it in style. This is in style right here. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all gonna probably might throw the damn up after y'all hear this rap sheet of this criminal here. I'm telling you. Yeah, you got to be deported. They got to send you back. God doggone right. This is what I voted for right here. Yeah, they made him do it in style. They made him walk it back it up, do the two-step, turn your feet around. Yeah, put your hands up. Yeah, and the things that this man has done, yeah, we got you. We got the Kingpin. Yeah, we got the leader. This is good.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our citizens, we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Buddy, that's what we voted for, didn't we? And they let granddaddy let you roam through the city and the neighborhood, and you'd ride around in your Nissan. Yeah, a new sheriff's in town. Yeah, a new sheriff's in town, and we got to do things the right way. Oh, and then come to find out you the leader, the Kingpin, you done killed and then kept killing. Oh, we got to get you gone. We got to get your butt gone. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Then the granddaddy let you, the auto pen. They just left it open. Come on in, y'all. Everybody, come on and cross. Yeah. Bring the other ringleader with you too. Bring him too, and bring little Samantha and Latrell and your grandniece. Y'all come on in. We not vetting nobody. Come on in. Yeah. And then it's all about due process. Due process. He come over here, then shot him, then gave him some dopafena, shot her in the leg. They killed the mama on the way home, coming back home from working a long shift, and we all cried due process. The woman goes out on a jog, just trying to get a workout in and enjoy her little, her life. We all live in a fast time travel, but her life was cut short, and then the legal criminal alien, he's sitting in court laughing and smiling. Yeah, like he ain't do nothing. And not only did he kill her, he raped her, he did he went the whole 9 yards. And we cried due process. Due process. All right. Yep. Come on in. Millions. Come on in. Skip the line. Yeah. Cheat the system. Yeah. Commit crimes. Yeah, this is good. This is what I voted for right here. Yeah, and they made them, I'll tell you, they made them get out the car and walk it back. Walk it back. Put your hands up. Walk it back. Walk it. We made an example out of you. This is what I'm talking about right here. That's what I'm talking about.
Suspect's name, Melvin Varela Perez. He's been wanted for 5 murders and is considered a high-ranking member of the gang. But even though he's been on El Salvador's 100 most wanted list since 2016, he crossed the border and was released into the U.S. under the Biden administration.
Granddaddy. The machine. The auto pen. Because Granddaddy was asleep. And then when they woke him up, they gave, they said, "Sir, can you please get up? We have ice cream. There's complimentary ice cream in the front, but you got to get up, sir." Then sometimes they came in there, he wasn't even there. He on the beach. And they had the authorization code for the machine plugged into the wall, and it cleared everybody. It cleared. And it just signed away. It just signed away. Come on in. Yeah. I'll tell you. They ought to be put in handcuffs, held accountable, that administration there. And now people are coming out as independents. I've left the Democrat Party. The line press secretary. I am an independent now. I have left the Democrat Party. After coming out in front of millions of Americans and lying every single day. We're doing such a great job. Everything's good. The border, everything, the economy. We're doing such an amazing job. And that lady, she was the last one in the room, drunk as hell. She passed out. She says, "I would do nothing different than the auto pen. We were just going to sign it away. We let Obama come in and visit every other weekend." Yeah, he was there. I tell you.
Perez was arrested alongside an associate named Rene Escobar Ochoa, who had a red notice from Interpol out on him when he came across the border. The Department of Homeland Security reacting in a statement saying, quote, "The Biden administration allowed 2 ringleaders of MS-13, one of the most violent gangs in the world, come straight into our country. One of these depraved aliens is on El Salvador's 100 most wanted fugitives list and is wanted for 5 counts of murder. The other has an Interpol notice for drug trafficking. These are the kinds of scumbags sanctuary politicians are protecting and letting walk free on America's streets."
I tell you, you just can't make it up, man. But a new sheriff's in town. All that, say what you want about them, love or hate them. Yeah, we got to make an example out of you. You got to go. Yeah. It says the Biden administration allowed 2 ringleaders of MS-13, one of the most violent gangs in the world, straight into our country. I tell you, man, these are the kind of scumbags sanctuary politicians are protecting and letting walk free on American streets. They don't reach out to the grieving families. No. They go down there, they fly to El Salvador and meet the MS-13 gang member and have a margarita with his buddy. He can't reach out to the grieving mom, And then you look at the footage, they caught smuggling. They done made 15 rows in back of the Chevy Tahoe. I'm just saying, they made 15 seats in the back of that Chevy. 15 seats, 15 rows. We got to walk your butt out. Yeah, somebody got to go back home. Yeah, y'all don't want to do right. And then everybody want to cry due process and this and that. Yeah, we got to make an example out of you. If somebody don't get arrested, I'm in love with this. If one of them politicians or somebody down there in Washington don't get arrested, I can take this for now. I can take this. Yeah, I can take this. We ain't put Nancy in handcuffs. We ain't put Adam Schiff, what's that scum? Comey, all of them. Big Tish, Big Fanny. They ought to walk some of them judges out, impeach some of them judges, put them judges on the plane and deport them judges. Judges think they outrank the president. I got a news flash for you. The people spoke loud and clear. The people voted for this right here. Yeah. People voted for this right here. People voted for the economy. They voted for peace through strength. They voted for all of it. Trump, we can't be fumbling. Don't mess this up now. God dog, don't mess it up. Don't mess this up, Trump. But this is what the people voted for. This is what the people getting. It's been a lot of wins since you walked back in there. It's been a lot of wins. You know, I know everybody didn't got their feathers messed up. People now saying they done with Trump after this Epstein stuff, and some saying you're not real MAGA if you are now bashing Trump because of the Epstein files, and now them patriots saying maybe Trump is in the files and maybe Elon Musk was right and this and that, But we're not going to jump into all that, y'all. Again, y'all are tied to whatever you feel like. If you want to go independent, if you want to go back to the Democrat side, all we can tell you is good luck. If you don't want to be MAGA, if you want to just be on the sideline, it's okay. But we in the game, and we got to run the ball down their throat. Yeah, we got to run that ball down their throat. And I'm ready, Big Rick ready to score that touchdown. I got to get in this end zone. And this right here is what I call getting into that end zone and scoring that touchdown, walking this gang leader out. Yeah, this criminal, this thug, this murderer. Yeah, we got to make an example out of you riding around in your Nissan with the sunset. Hey, nah. Yeah, and we got grieving families, and you riding around in your Nissan which in the sunset, and we got grieving families right now, missing a loved one. Hell no, not on my watch. Yeah.
Out! Get out! Walk back to me. Come on back.
Walk back. Go on, walk back. Go on, dance for her. Go on, dance. Yeah.
Major takedown by ICE agents in Nebraska as they bring in an MS-13 Kingpin who has been on El Salvador's 100 Most Wanted for nearly a decade, including before he entered the United States. Authorities had been withholding his name, but now Fox News can exclusively tell you who he is. Welcome back as America Reports rolls into a second hour. I'm John Roberts in Washington. Sandra, this is quite
Sandra shaking her head.
Incredible development. I'm Sandra Smith in New York. John, good to be with you. The suspect's name, Melvin Varela Perez. He's been wanted for 5 murders and is considered a high-ranking.
Not 1, 5, and then usually sometimes it'd be more, and it'd be not even 5. It'd be like 7, 8, 9, 10, I tell you.
Member of the gang. But even though he's been on El Salvador's 100 Most Wanted list since 2016, he crossed the border and was released into the U.S. under the Biden administration.
Perez was arrested alongside an associate named Rene Escobar Ochoa, who had a red notice from Interpol out on him when he came across the border. The Department of Homeland Security reacting in a statement saying, quote, the Biden administration allowed 2 ringleaders of MS-13, one of the most violent gangs in the world, come straight into our country. One of these depraved aliens is on El Salvador's 100 Most Wanted Fugitives list and is wanted for 5 counts of murder. The other has an Interpol notice for drug trafficking. These are the kinds of scumbags sanctuary politicians are protecting and letting walk free on America's streets.
Borders Czar Tom Homan will be here for more on this breaking news.
All right, Tom, we down in that thing. We down there doing the sugar boogie. The sugar boogie. Y'all ain't never heard of the sugar boogie, huh? Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I just made that up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know you're like, what the hell's a sugar boogie, Rick? I just made that up. Look, family, I just made it up. Woo! I got to come on here and have fun and act a fool with y'all, man. I got to have every single day, at least through like at least 2 or 3 videos. Cause we drop a lot of videos every single day on the show. At least 2 or 3 of the shows, when I come on here, I got to act a fool with y'all. I think that's like mandatory, especially if it's a win, and especially if it's something we voted for, Just like we seen a report on inflation dropping another 1% yesterday. Another whole percent. We seen price. We got to celebrate even if it's small wins. We got to celebrate, man. And all the fake news media is gonna come on here and tell you that we should keep the criminals in the country. We should, and then the judges. The judges try to block everything the man is doing. You know, they don't even care what the Supreme Court says. You know, I tell you, people ought to be walked out in handcuffs, impeached. I tell you, our system in this country is broken, man. You know, the people spoke loud and clear. Majority of America, baby, and we rocking and rolling, whether you like it or not. Love or hate the man, you know, he's doing exactly what he campaigned on. You know, and we're gonna see how things play out. You know, if things play out the wrong way, if something ain't going right, if we don't like this, if we don't like that, we're gonna come on here and call it out. You know, same with, you know, how we felt about the files and the transparency on this, on that, the big beautiful bill, everything. And if people are wrong about the big beautiful bill and it doesn't go how things are going, and something happened that we didn't know, we're gonna come on here and talk about it. You know, that's what it's all about. We are adults, you know, and we are rooting for America, god dog it. And this right here is what I call a big win. We got to put your butt in handcuffs. This is good. You got to put your hands behind your back. And I think they ought to go get Granddaddy. I think they ought to go get Joe. And that lady that said, Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every last question. They ought to put that heifer in handcuffs too. The Dr. Jill, that lady there. You know, I tell you. You know, they say, Rick said we ought to go get that auto the machine too. We ought to go get the auto pen machine too. Lock the machine down, chain the machine up, put it on the wall. You know, I tell you. But let me know what y'all think of this, man. I love y'all. God bless y'all and your family. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Yeah.